Hey, welcome back to the farm. It's me and Lewis and our guest. It's the episode you've all been waiting for. The most exciting, riveting session on Sjin's farm yet. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Lewis?
Yep, I'm holding some of them here. Look, I'll just show you in my hand. A bee.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we did a bit of it last time. The giant gentleman.
Giant gentleman.
I don't know why he's a gentleman.
The giant gent.
The giant has filled his lovely heart full of biofuel. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, he's powered up. He's ready to go.
That's power in the base. So hopefully we'll be able to do stuff with these bees. Now last time I went slightly down the wrong passageway and I made some of these noble bees, and they're in this one here. Okay, they give these dripping combs, which are dripping with delicious honey.
Right.
Okay. Apparently, like when you combine the cultivated and the common together, there's like you can combine in two different ways. You can either get noble, or you can get, I think you can get these diligent ones. I can't remember. I did this all yesterday. Anyway, I got some diligent bees. I got some unweary bees, which you can also get from the base bees. I can't remember how. I think it's just again a combination of like diligent and cultivated or whatever. And then if you combine diligent and unweary, you get industrious bees, which are
industrial
amazing.
Bees.
Industrious. They work hard. They're not industrial.
Right. Okay.
This is an industrial apiary, but they're not industrial bees. They're not fake like machine bees.
Can you imagine if bees made music instead of honey? And you got punk bees, rock bees, jazz bees.
Oh my god.
Blues bees.
I'm sure some of them do make beautiful music to one another.
Do you think we can make musical bees?
So we have. I would like to. I think we can make all sorts of weird bees, actually. So we might have to have a look at that this episode. But if you take this pollen, what has been made by our bee,
pollen, what has been made by our bee,
and I will put the bee back into here to get more pollen coming. Okay.
Oh, this is what we need for the mutagen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So that will give us some. Let's turn it into a queen. There we go. So that will go ahead today and make us more pollen. Now go and get some tree saplings.
Be free, bees.
From
previous. I think we've got some in like one of the chests, haven't we?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't actually got any more. I've only got one set of industrious bees, but I have got the opportunity. And I'm just moving all these bees gently into the right slots. Oh my god! So unweary bees, look, they generate these stringy combs, but they generate a lot more. So one of them made 16, whereas the noble ones only made 5.
Oh, cool! So what's cool about stringy comb? Do we get string from it?
Stringy comb. See, the diligent bees only made 4 stringy comb. That's weird, isn't it?
Oh, look at this dripping comb. It looks so rich. I bet that makes the best honey.
So I think the way it works is the unweary bees do it slower but for longer, and you get this propolis stuff, which is used to make slime balls if you combine it with pollen.
Slime balls.
Bituminous peat.
Oh, that's good for growing stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a fuel, isn't it?
Or a blank letter if we want to send a letter to someone.
We should. Do you know who we should send a letter to, Duncan? Lewis.
That's right. I call you Sips all the time. It happens.
No, I was going to say we should send the letter to Duncan because he stole from us.
What do you mean he stole from us?
He stole. I was watching his videos because he's my favourite channel, and
mine too.
And he stole ender pearls. Look, we've only got 12 stacks plus 10.
We've only got 202 ender pearl. How terrible!
Hey, we're going to run out.
I think that he's very welcome to take some, as long as he pays us back somehow.
He didn't. That's the thing. He didn't leave.
Oh my god, he didn't pay us back.
He didn't even leave like a courtesy, like, "Hey, I borrowed some of your pearls."
What kind of a man does? Let's take him out.
Yeah. Whoa.
Let's take him out.
What, you mean like
he can't mess with us.
Give him the
1-2 punch.
Bam, bam, bam. Wow. Yeah. That's a bit extreme. I was going to say, let's just steal his pet and put it in the petting zoo because we need some animals for that thing.
I'm not sure we could steal his pet. That's going too far.
It's borrowing, really, isn't it?
That's going too far.
Wait, right. Okay, so we can't steal, but we can murder. Well, yeah, because he does respawn, doesn't he?
That's true. He's got clones. So if you look at this crafting station here, I have set up this. It's just the upgrade frames we made. I put some new textures in, so the upgrade frames look slightly different. They don't have those weird like wings anymore.
What's an automation upgrade? That sounds complex.
I don't know, but I'm gonna make one, and I think it allows us to.
You could make more than one here. You got enough for 5.
Well, I don't want to make more than one because they might be rubbish.
They might be,
They might be garbage.
Yeah. Might be garbage. Might be trubbish.
B. Rubbish. Nice. Did you get
Be
it?
rubbish. Oh, Trubbish, the Pokemon, is a mix between rubbish and trash.
Really. So I've put in the automation upgrade here into this thing. Now I don't know whether it's going to do anything, but hopefully when the bees go through, they'll get put back in.
Oh,
I'm not sure that's.
If one of us
work.
had the internet, we could look it up.
Yeah, but we don't. We don't have the internet here on Sjin's farm.
Because no, we ain't got no technology, no pooters. No pooters.
No pooters.
One of the problems actually is when you do look up some of these things, even on like Wiki and online, you kind of go, "Oh right, yeah, I want to know how this works," and you're like all excited. It's like, "Oh, here's the Wiki for it. This entry is empty. Would you like to add something?" And it's just like, "What?"
Well, some of these mods
knows.
have got so much that like it's just more complicated. And even like you look on some of the mods like official pages on the forums, and like they don't tell you everything.
Yeah,
it's really surprising. Like even the mod maker hasn't bothered to document their mod properly.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's just it's forgotten.
So get those saplings for
I've
like the
got some
rarest
saplings.
end of the trees.
The rarest end.
Yeah, like the most. Well, I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, Sjin. So I think we need to pick things that are right at the end of the tree of evolution.
Oh, so it only turns a sapling into what it can become.
Yes.
Oh.
So we don't want to put anything in here which is like in the middle of our evolution, because otherwise we'll end up with mahogany trees, which is okay, but we've already got them.
Yeah,
See what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, no, I do see what you mean. Hang on a sec. Armor stand, chocolate. Oh, right, okay. So I'm looking through. What's the mod for? Because what I used to do back on Sjin's farm is I found like a very good, like a family tree.
Right.
Get it? That showed you what each tree would become when you bred it with other trees.
Right.
So surely there must be somewhere some kind of big list or picture that can show us what each tree can become.
Well, again, that's one of the problems that we are facing here. I don't know of that, and that probably does exist.
Incompetence is a big problem.
But, okay, I might have to search on the internet. But I think just pick what you think of as the end of the tree. What was the hardest one? Wasn't it mahogany the hardest one to make?
Yeah, there was. I think it was. Let me take a look. What saplings we've got?
Okay.
Got canopy trees, Grenadiers, Baobab. I think it might have been the Grenadier at the end of the tree.
The end of the.
I think it was. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Grenadiers.
Right, we'll put one of them in and put a pollen in and see what happens.
Okay, let's see what happens.
The worst it would do is use up a pollen, and we've got 5, so we'll have more soon.
Yeah, because you've got those fancy pants upgrades that are going to give us even more pollen, even quicker. So where do I put this?
We haven't. Yeah, well, in the mutatron.
Yeah.
Pollen in the bottom.
Pollen in the bottom.
Tree in the top.
Tree in. You can't put pollen in the bottom. Do you have to put the tree in first?
Maybe.
Tree's going on the top. Nope, the pollen doesn't go in the bottom.
Oh,
No.
no, we failed. No. That's it. Our days are over as scientists.
So let's find out how the mutatron works.
Grandidier's Baobab sapling. Have you tried a different kind of sapling?
I'll try an oak sapling. Minecraft. I can't
try that.
I can't even put it in.
You can't even put the pollen in either.
I can't put the Grenadier's Baobab in. I can't put the pollen in.
Why can't you put the pollen? It says pollen. The icon is pollen there. Be your pollen. Look.
Well, maybe it's smelly pollen. Maybe there's a better kind of pollen.
Hang on. Sugar maple pollen, apple oak pollen, teak pollen, ginkgo pollen. Oh, crap.
What?
Oh, right. Okay, this isn't good.
What? No, break it to me. Break it to me gently, Lewis.
Right, it looks like we need to combine the type of pollen from the tree that we want to breed it with, rather than just any old fucking pollen.
What?
Right, so how do we get that stuff?
If you're going to tell me we have to have the tree first, I am going to lose my cool.
No, but if we've already got a Grenadier's Baobab, I think maybe we just have bees near it to get the pollen from...
Did you just call it a Grenadier's Baobab?
Is that what it's called?
No, it's Grenadier.
A Grenadier. Right, hang on. Let me search for Grenadier. Is that the Grand Master of, like, the ceremonies?
Well, I guess they did used to throw pineapple grenades, so they're kind of close to trees anyway.
Genetic sampler? No. DNA extractor? No. Tree? No. No.
It did seem a bit cheaty, didn't it, though?
What did?
Just to be able to randomly generate new trees from pollen.
Listen, Sjin. It's not cheaty. It's done in a lab.
Oh. It's not cheating,
like
it's science.
Yeah.
right.
Well, if you Grenadier's Baobab sapling.
Actually, now you say that, there's a lot more like there's a lot more cheaty kind of crazy stuff that goes on in this mod pack, like the stuff over at Fukushitsu Corporation.
What kind of stuff is going on over there?
I've heard rumors that that there's some very very nefarious nonsense going on over there with science.
Okay, well, hang on. This maybe Grenadier's Baobab. You can't do
Grenadier's
anything with
Bobo.
it. It's possible that that's not going to allow us to evolution further. Oh yeah, Mutatron. Okay, so the Myrtle Ebony sapling is the what's that? Is that the mahogany?
I think Yellow Moranti is.
Oh, Yellow Moranti. Sorry, what's the Myrtle Ebony then?
I don't know, but we've got a sapling over here, so.
So look, Myrtle Ebony, if you combine it with Hill Cherry, it goes to Black Cherry.
Whoa, black cherries! Oh, let's get some black cherries on the farm.
If you combine Myrtle Ebony with Teak Pollen, it goes to Brazil Wood. If you combine Myrtle Ebony with Teak Pollen, it goes to Old Fustic sapling.
Old Fustic.
Rosewood as well, and Origin Oak, and Yellow Moranti. Oh, see, that's how you get the Yellow Moranti. You combine Kapok and Myrtle Ebony, right?
Yeah, oh, that sounds cool.
So, tree breeding. Is it actually a tree breeding thing in here? So, Kapok plus Yellow Moranti goes to Sipiri.
Wait, so I can just put a tree in both? No.
No.
No, it's just, okay.
Rose gum plus Yellow Moranti goes to Swamp Gum.
Swamp gum. Well, I don't even know what rose gum is. There's so many new cool trees since I last did forestry. So hang on a sec. How do we get these special pollens?
Oh boy, I don't flipping know. I think you have to. I don't know. Will the bee make pollen differently if there's a tree planted next to it?
Do we need a teak bee? There are loads of different types of pollen, actually. I'm going to press the button on it that tells you how to make them. Recipe for apricot pollen. It says we get... No, it doesn't. That's what it's used for.
Yeah, press R to how you make it.
Oh, tree breeding. What's tree breeding? Oh, tree breeding is just... Oh.
Okay, Sjin, go and get me a... where's your big sapling? Give me your... Not Baobab, but give me a Yellow Moranti sapling.
I've got a Myrtle Ebony, but not a Yellow Moranti.
Okay, give me a Yellow Moranti one. Because that's further down the line.
Wait, I think I have one. I might have to chop one down, though, from the trees.
Okay, as long as you get it before this industrial apiary runs out, we'll plant it right next to this industrial apiary. Hopefully...
Oh, that might not be possible because some of these trees need several saplings.
Oh, how many have you got?
2.
How many do we need?
I think possibly 9.
Oh, crap. We'll cut down a big tree.
Cut down a big tree. Okay.
Yeah.
The race is on to cut the tree down.
I think we've got a little bit of time, actually.
Before the bees do a sneeze. I haven't got an axe that can do this.
Well, get an axe that can do it.
All right. Oh, sounds like these. I could go for a lumber axe.
Okay, I'm making the axe.
We need a banjo. Can you make banjos? You can't make banjos, can you?
No. Right, I need a darkcraft tree. I need bone meal. Let's grow this bad boy. Punch it down, because that's how we roll. Where's the force infuser these days? Do you remember?
Didn't we take it out because we don't know?
What?
I thought we didn't need it anymore, so I didn't do anything with it, but I don't know where it is.
I think it's here actually. I think it's in the underside, the underbelly.
Ah, okay.
In the underproft.
We still got the dolly. That's a silly name for that thing, though, isn't it? Why can't they call it like a barrel wheeler?
Because it's a dolly. It's what it's called. A barrel wheeler would be 2 words. It'd be too complicated. You couldn't, you got to say it quick. You got to be like in a factory. If you say things quicker, stuff is quicker. Every little helps, Sjin. You save time.
That's a good point.
Like, get the dolly, Steve, quick. Whereas if they said, get the barrel wheeler, Steve. See, it would take a whole extra
It's too late by then.
milliseconds.
The barrel's fallen over, and there's gum. There's rose gum all over the floor.